Hi, everyone. I'm Jeanie Dietrich Hopkins, founder of A Bridge to Wisdom. I'm also a trance channel, a Reiki master, and an alchemy crystal ball sound healer. This morning, I've been given the nudge from Spirit to do a channel. I don't know who's coming through or what the message will be, but I have an idea what it may be about. Uh, we'll just see. So if you'll give me a moment, just sit back and I will bring them in. I will see you after the session. Mm. Greetings, beloved. You are loved beyond measure. I am that one that you know as Jesus. Mary Magdalene and I are here together this morning to give you a message of hope, but also a call to action. There is much going on in the world at this time, much to take your focus, much to create fear and doubt and anxiety, perhaps much to provoke anger, depending on your points of view. Everyone on this planet has a point of view. It is the way of the three-dimensional world. The divisiveness that is here is a normal state for the three-dimensional world. It is not a place of peace. It is a place of learning. And you are all learning. You all come into this world with a blueprint, if you will, or a roadmap, a guide of things that you want to accomplish. And the things that are going on this planet right now are indicative of the fact that this planet is ascending. Gaia is moving up, and she is taking you with her. As a result of that, the chaos that is going on in the world is trying to, shall we say, interfere with that ascension. War has always been a part of the three-dimensional world, beloved ones, and it always will be. You cannot stop it. However, you can assist in its softening, shall we say. Peace can happen, but only with a society that is coming from a place of love. A group of people that have seen beyond the chaos, beyond the anger and fear, and have decided collectively that they want to come from a place of love and not fear. It is fear that creates war. It is fear that creates the idea of domination, the idea of this is mine and that is yours. And when we take, we get. That is not the way of God. That is not the way of love. And beloved ones, you come from God. You come from that source energy, the life force energy that is all that is. Goodness. You are an idea in the mind of God, and an idea cannot be separated from its source. Therefore, you can never be separated from God. God is love, therefore you cannot be ever separated from love. You are created in its image and likeness. You are love itself, beloved ones. You are the light of the world. Now, those of you that are students of what you know as your Bible might say that I was the light of the world. Well, Jesus was the light of the world, but so are you. Because there is only one Son of God, dear ones, and you are all it. We are all it. You are one with me. I am one with you. There is no separation. I'm a little ways ahead on the ascension process. I have ascended. I know what it is like to master the body, to master death, because there is no death, there is only life. And when you move on from this three-dimensional world, you will move into another world. You will continue on your journey, as I have. But I am here now as a master, an ascended master, along with my beloved Mary and another ascended master, to give you some action steps. What can you do to help the crisis in the Middle East? What can you do from where you are, whatever part of the world you may be living, to be of help? Well, that help must come individually from each of you before it can be collective. When I say you are the light of the world, I am being literal. For you are a light of God. You are a, shall we say, to put it simplistic, a sunbeam. I am the focus point of that sun, in charge of the sunship, and you are the sunbeams that radiate out, not separated, but one with. So how can you use this light to be of help in the Middle East? Well, beloved ones, we would like you to take 10 minutes of every day, let us say for the next month, 10 minutes out of your day. We don't care what time of day it is. It could be morning, evening, before you go to bed. You might even split it up if you wanted to do 5 minutes here and 5 minutes there, depending on your schedule. But 10 minutes total where you get quiet. You may sit on a couch or on a chair or lie down on your bed or go for a walk. It matters not. But we want you to go to where your mind can be still for just a little while, as still as it can be for you. Perfection is not required. Absolute silence is not required. Simply the willingness to be a little more at peace in your thought. And then we would like you to affirm to yourself, I am indeed a light of the world. I have power. I am a powerful creative being. I have been made from love, by love, for the express purpose of sharing that love with the world. And then we would like you to deliberately say to yourself, I am a light of the world, and I am shedding that light on every being in Israel, every being in Palestine. I am shedding that light over all the people who are in charge in these places. The military, the political leaders, the religious leaders. And yes, beloved ones, even the terrorists, the Hamas, who have started this last engagement. For beloved ones, you may not want to hear this, but they are beloved of God. Divine love does not take sides. Divine love does not choose whom it will support. It sheds its love equally, impersonally, over all and all, forever and forever. Amen. That is its nature. It cannot be different than its own nature. And you, beloved ones, are born of that nature. Therefore, your nature is love also. And what has created what is going on in the Middle East and in other places in the world, all of the dysfunction, all of the warring attitudes, the divisiveness, the fear and anxiety and anger, has been created within your own hearts. You have all created it collectively, but it started individually in each of your own individual consciousness. And that's where it must end. That's where it must change its direction, its trajectory, from fear and anger to love and hope. Only you can make a difference. Only you can change the trajectory of war on this planet. Your own individual heart must be involved. Your own individual thoughts must be involved. You must take charge of your own thought, beloved ones. Children, you have such joy within you, such love within you, such love for each other. If you would only allow it to come forth. It is only fear that keeps it apart from each other, your belief that you are separate. But even in that belief that you are separate, you can still love your neighbor. When we said love your neighbor as yourself, we meant it literally, for your neighbor is yourself. There is no separation. You are all one. You are all the beloved Son of God, daughter of God, however you choose to look at it. God has no gender. It is both masculine and feminine. That is why Mary and I are here together in this one with a joint purpose of helping you all to see that God is not a he or a she or an it. God is simply an energy of love and light. It created you in that image. So you are love and light. So for 10 minutes each day, beloved ones, my dearest children, get quiet and share that light with every being in the Middle East. Not just Israel and not just Palestine, but all over. And if you have some to spare for what is still happening in the Ukraine, because there is happening over there, it's just not the major focus at the moment. Shed your light there. And if you know of any other areas or pockets in the world, including this country in the United States, in which this one lives, shed that light there, because beloved ones, your light is so powerful, it can reach every nook and cranny, every being, every spiritual being, which is all of you, at the same time, equally. It is that powerful a light. So, beloved ones, share your hope and your light today. 10 minutes is all we ask. Break it up into smaller segments if you must. It's nothing wrong with that. It will still work. It will be powerful. Let it shine. Let your light shine, beloveds. That will transform the Middle East. Have no doubt about it. You are that powerful. Individually, you are changing what is happening over there if you do as we ask. And collectively, if you could all collectively, those who are listening to this message, even if it's just 5 of you, that is a collective, and that is powerful, and it can make a difference. It will make a difference. We would not ask you to do something that we did not think you could do. And we would not ask you to do something that we did not think would make a difference. It is your deepest, heartfelt desire to help, or you would not have been drawn to this message. And we know that you will do as we ask, because we know you, beloveds. We know your hearts, and we know your thoughts, and we know that you are deeply involved, deeply loving beings. You may not always express it the way you would like, or that is the most beneficial, which is why the Middle East is the way it is, collectively speaking. But the people that are there are the same as you, figuratively and literally. They have the same hopes, they have the same dreams, they have the same fears. So you can touch them, beloveds. You can bring them hope. You can lift them up. You can bring light to a place of darkness. We feel your light, and we feel your love, and we feel your presence. And we are deeply grateful that you have come today. We ask that you take some time for yourself today as well. As you're shedding light out into the world and love out into the world, spare a little for your own inner nature. Love yourselves, beloved. Love yourselves, and love your neighbor as that self. For indeed it is the case. We thank you so much for joining us today. We will be with you at another time. Blessed be. Okay, thank you so much for joining me. Nice to see you, subscribers. If you are not subscribed to this channel, would you please, if you want to be, just press the little bell down there and you will be subscribed. Hope to see you again at another time. As always, if this message did not resonate with you, don't worry about that. Just release it and move on. And if it does, come back. You might check out my website, abridgetowisdom.com, to see what I'm about. Love you all. Thank you so much for joining me today, and many blessings. Bye now.